The world is reorganizing right now, and most people are going to wait too long to respond. Not because they're not paying attention, because nobody's telling them what to actually do. Total consumer debt in America just hit 18.8 trillion. That's a record. The average mortgage rent is $23.29 a month, 21% higher than it was just 2 years ago. Add transportation at $1,025 a month. Housing costs up 7% from last year. And you're looking at a monthly nut that keeps growing while the world outside gets more unstable. Most people's plan right now is to keep going, keep hoping conditions improve. That's not a plan. That's a trap. I want to walk you through the traps first, then I'm going to tell you exactly what to do instead. And I'm going to show you what's waiting on the other side of that, because it's not what most people think. Right now, while rates are still accessible and the housing market hasn't fully corrected, people are buying up. Bigger house, bigger neighborhood, more car, more overhead. And I understand it. Prices feel like they could keep going up forever, so you better lock in now. But here's what the math looks like when the world shifts. Average mortgage payment, $23.29 a month. Millennials are paying $589 a month per car. Utilities, subscriptions, insurance. And you're at $5,000 to $6,000 a month before you bought a single meal. Now the Iran war pushes gas to $5. Groceries go up again. Your employer freezes raises. Your hours get cut. At $5,500 a month overhead, you have no margin. You cannot move. You cannot say no. You are owned by your obligations. The upgrade was the trap. Most people's emergency fund, if they have one, is sitting in the savings account getting 4% while inflation runs hotter. The money is losing purchasing power every month it sits there. The move right now is not to hoard cash. It's to convert overhead into assets. Trade monthly obligations for things that produce income, food, energy, skill. Every subscription you cancel is money that stops bleeding. Every debt you eliminate is leverage the system loses over you. Every skill you add is income you can generate outside of W-2. That's not a finance tip. That's a posture shift. I'll downsize when the kids get older. I'll cut back when things calm down. I'll make the move when the market makes sense. The people that are stable right now didn't wait for the right moment. They made the move before the pressure came. They shrunk the overhead when they had options, not when they were forced to. Right now, there are families living on $1,500 to $2,500 a month, stationary RV living, land-based living, intentional small footprint living. These are not fringe lifestyles. These are people who did the math and moved before the math moved them. The window to make that move from strength is closing. Step 1, run your real number. Not your budget, your floor. What does your life actually cost if you strip it down to what sustains you, not what you've accumulated, what you need? Write that number down. Then look at the gap between that number and what you're currently paying. That gap is your vulnerability. Step 2, attack the highest overhead first. Not the highest interest rate, the highest overhead. The thing that costs you the most flexibility every single month. For most people, that's housing. For some, it's a car. For others, it's debt service on things they don't even use anymore. Cut that thing that owns you most. That one move changes your entire posture. Step 3, add one income stream that doesn't require an employer. 1, not 5, not a whole side hustle empire. One thing, a skill, a service, a small asset that produces something without your boss's permission. In an unstable world, the most dangerous position is 100% dependence on one income source. One stream changes everything. Step 4, get close to the land. That doesn't mean move to a farm. It means get some proximity to something that produces real things. A garden, a relationship with someone who grows food, a small piece of ground somewhere. In a supply chain disruption, and we're in one right now, the people closest to production are the most insulated. Land doesn't lie. Step 5, find your people before you need them. This is the one nobody does until it's too late. The community you build now, the people who have skills you don't, who can trade what they have for what you need, that network is worth more than any financial instrument when the world gets tight. You cannot buy this one. You have to build it. Now I want to tell you what's on the other side of all of this, because most people think the payoff is financial. Lower overhead, more savings, better cash flow, and yes, all of that is real, but here's what nobody puts on the spreadsheet. When you do this work, when you cut the overhead, eliminate the obligations that were owning you, build a community, get close to something real, something happens that doesn't show up on an account balance. The morning starts belonging to you again. Not to a structure you built because that's what you were supposed to do next, just yours, quiet with room in it. That feeling has a name. It's called peace. And most people think you can buy it with more money, but actually you buy it with less overhead. It's what you feel when everything could go wrong and you know you'll be okay. That's what minimal living actually buys you. Not less stuff, less fear. The people moving through this moment well are not the ones with the most. They're the ones with the least to lose. Not because they failed to buy anything, because they built the right things. Peace is the new wealth. Start living like you believe that.